Katie Lamb has successfully sent the V16 or 8C+ boulder box therapy located in the US in Colorado's Rocky Mountain National Park. In doing so, Katie becomes the first woman to climb V16. And remarkably, she skipped the V15 or 8C grade, as previously her most difficult ascents were V14s or 8B+, such as New Baseline and Book Club. We'll talk about the history of box therapy, read what Katie had to say about this incredible send, and see how Tommy Caldwell and Daniel Woods weighed in on this historic accomplishment. Box therapy has an intriguing history. Legendary climber Tommy Caldwell and his father Mike found this granite block nearly 15 years ago. Tommy got to work and established Spread Eagle V11 or 8A, which is a stand start to the seam that runs along this boulder's 50-degree overhanging face. Box therapy, on the other hand, was established by Daniel Woods and starts further down the seam before transitioning into the start of Spread Eagle with an incredibly difficult campus move. Following Daniel Woods' first ascent of box therapy, it saw repeats from Drew Ruana and Sean Bailey in 2020. And now Katie Lamb has become only the fourth person to send this V16 or 8C+ boulder problem, further adding to its difficulty. In order to project the 18 powerful crimpy moves on box therapy, climbers can't just roll up in their vehicles. The boulder is located around an elevation of 10,500 feet or 3,200 meters and requires a one-way hike of 7 miles or around 11 kilometers from the park's Wild Basin trailhead. Now let's take a look at what Katie had to say on Instagram about sending this boulder. Box therapy V16, a lot of my progress can be attributed to just showing up. I know where I can be and keep coming back until I get there. It's an asset, but can make climbing less fun. Recently, I've been feeling less excitement, but more joy. The pieces fit together on box, and quickly it was about silencing my doubts and flipping the switch. Some incredible photos here from Keenan, Takahashi, and several other climbers here are weighing in to congratulate Katie, such as Natalia Grossman, Shauna Coxey, and Brooke Rabitu. I love these incredible photos here from Keenan. And if we look at Keenan's Instagram, there's another post I'd like to show you. Keenan says, Katie/box therapy V16, the stuff of legends. This year, it was clear that you were leveled up and ready for something harder. Box was always something we talked about. After the first sesh, I saw you shift into execution mode, something I've only seen in a handful of the very best in the world. I knew with your mental game that you'd get it done sooner rather than later. So proud of you. And if you're wondering what Tommy Caldwell and Daniel Woods have to say about Katie Lamb's historic ascent, wonder no more. We see here on Katie's Instagram story, Tommy Caldwell had said, having trouble finding words to express how impressed I am. Katie, you are incredible. I found this boulder 10 years ago, did the stand, and mourned the fact that the 6-mile hike would keep the sit from ever getting climbed. Guess I was wrong. If you're gonna climb the hardest chunk of rock ever by a woman, you might as well also make it the most blue collar. And Katie adds, I often imagine what it would be like to find this boulder, unchalked in an alpine meadow with good rock and just enough holds to work with. Total pipe dream and so rare. Incredible to see Tommy Caldwell's thoughts here on Katie's accomplishment. And this next photo here from Keenan capturing the ship's prow. It does indeed look a bit like a pirate ship from this angle. And this next one here, we hear from Daniel Woods, stoked for Katie Lamb making the 4th ascent of box therapy 8C+. Got to hike 6 miles in for this one of Colorado's best hard lines. At Tommy Caldwell had the original vision for putting up the stand. I came 3 years later to complete the full line. Congrats, Katie. And Katie adds, crazy to think about Daniel walking the road and clearing the snow to do the first ascent late in the season. Cool that the OG beta is still largely the same. Curious to see what a tall folks ascent would look like. Go get creative. And we see that Katie contended with a bit of snow as well. She says digging it out with Keenan, Takahashi in mid-June. Soggy day caught on film by @Eric Bissell. Some really fun photos here of all of the many days that they spent projecting this boulder. Katie says scaling through the snow tunnel. Congratulations to Katie Lamb on this absolutely incredible and historic ascent of box therapy. We are all eagerly anticipating the Send video, and I hope you're up to date on another important development happening in the bouldering world, which you can find out about in this next video. And hey, my name is August. Thank you so much for watching.